Here at Sharks Ice on a practice day, Brodie Brazil with Dan Rusanowsky. Macklin Celebrini is back here on his NHL team. He spoke to the media. Before we give some thoughts, let's listen to what Macklin said.
Yeah, I feel great. I'm excited to get back with the guys and finish off this last little stretch. With the way we're playing right now, and I know we had a tough little stretch before the break, but with the excitement around our team, with the guys we have in that locker room, with the way we've been playing, I'm not really surprised, but I think a lot of people didn't think we'd be in this situation right now, and I think we knew that going into this year, and we didn't want to just be satisfied with getting another lottery pick. I think just a mindset, and like I said, I think I learned a lot while I was over there, just being, around our coaches, some of the best coaches in the league, and some of the best players in the world, and some of the best players that I've ever played, and just their mentality, some of the things that they preach, and the message around our locker room over there. I think I can bring some of that back and just know what it takes. I think I just approached it like I approach every game here. At the end of the day, it's the same game, different goal, different circumstance and different environment, but we all have the same goal in mind, just try to do everything you can to help the team win, and not much change. I thought about it a lot, but kind of coming to terms with it. We can't change it now. Whatever regrets or plays you want back or chances you didn't finish, I'm sure our whole team's thinking about that, mistakes we made. But at the end of the day, we played a good enough game to win, but like I said, that's no excuse. They won it, so can't do anything about it. That just shows how close it is between winning and losing, and a lot of people say you learn more from losing than winning, and definitely did. Just that hurt. It hurt when they put the silver medal around our neck. We waited around there for about 30 to 40 minutes after the game, just standing on the ice watching them celebrate. So hopefully I got a few more chances at winning with Hockey Canada, and I get fortunate enough to be on those teams. And I'm going to remember that, especially as we get going with our group, just not taking for granted, just winning. It's just same approach every day, no matter what situation you're in. Like, that's what I found at the Olympics. I was the biggest stage I've ever played on, and the biggest games I've ever been a part of. So I think it just came back to my same routine, doing all the same things to get prepared, and then whatever happens on the ice happens.
Dan, he went on for about 20 minutes. There were so many different parts to take away. What was the bit of what Macklin said that'll stick with you?
Well, I think that the thing that stuck with me was the resolve that he seems to have. And that was what I asked him about. I said, when they put that silver medal over your neck, you had a look of disappointment. You had a look of resolve, determination.
Right.
We know he's a determined hockey player. We know he's a detailed hockey player. But I think what he learned more than anything else is how difficult it is to win, and how that's going to translate into the most difficult trophy to win in professional sports, that being the Stanley Cup. He wants his team to make the playoffs. I think he's got a renewed determination for that. And of course, the schedule starts with 3 Canadian-based teams, so there's going to be all kinds of attention. And he gets to see maybe Connor Hellebuck on Sunday, so that's another factor too. But I'd say that the fact that he learned that you can't win it all on one shift is one thing. The fact that you have a determination and a resolve to be the best in the world, I think those are some of the things that I took out of it. And also, really, how much he respects and loves his country. We can't forget about that. Yeah. Everybody's talking about how proud the U.S. team is winning the gold medal.
He wanted none of that.
No, he wanted none of that. But what I'm getting at is that they're proud to be Americans.
Right.
And the Canadian team, they should be very proud to be Canadians too, and of course they are. So that's something else that I got out of it from him. And he can't wait for the next 4 years.
He practiced today. He's got 3 games in the next 4 nights, starting on Thursday night. He'll downplay fatigue and, I'm ready, this felt great. But I get it, he's 19, Dan, but he has gone through a lot. He traveled overseas, played a handful of extra games, biggest ones ever in his lifetime, and now is coming back to a very busy push here on the schedule. So again, I don't think he was going to tell us any different, but he says he's good and ready to go now.
Well, I'm sure he is, at least emotionally, but once you get into the meat and potatoes of getting into the third period, I think that Ryan Warsofsky is going to have a lot to do with that, with managing his ice time perhaps in the first couple of games back. You've got a back-to-back, too, with 1 o'clock games in both instances.
Weekend.
Although a 1 o'clock game in San Jose is kind of like on Milan time,
10
isn't
o'clock
it?
p.m.,
Right, so it's not terrible. I mean,
Yeah.
so he probably is adjusting to that better than anybody. But but I really do think that it does take a toll on you physically, but it also takes a toll on you mentally. And he's as strong mentally as anybody in the game, I think, in the way that he approaches his game and the way that he deals with things. But to me, that's going to be the most interesting part of the first few games, but it won't take too long. He'll be back, as will Regenda and as will Kurashev, and as will Wenberg.
Absolutely. We'll show you some of the scenes from today. A lot of media here. Very interested in Macklin's journey, where he's been, and now hopefully some of that transferring back to the Sharks. I think he kind of made it a point in some of his opening comments to say, I'm glad to see all of you here. I would love to see more of you more often, and we have to earn that.
Well, that's up to the Sharks, right? They have to make sure that they come out with all guns a-blazing to start the final 27-game stretch. They're all at home the first 6 games, so that's a big deal. The fact that the Sharks have reestablished a home ice advantage here, there's going to be extra energy from the fan base. We've seen that in the games leading up to the Olympic break, and we're going to see more of it now with Macklin coming back with a silver medal and the other guys coming back energized, that the guys that didn't play. So I'm really excited to see that.
Olympians on the ice, Hall of Famers standing right next to me. Dan, thank you.
Thank you, Brodie.